Nintendo!
Hello, Cobrats, and welcome to a bonus episode of Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. I'm TryclydeTamer here on January 29th, 2020 at 1:42 a.m. Eastern, just to keep track of time because it's been a few days since I recorded the actual finale segment, and it's been a few days from that before then that I recorded the 3DS reaction of it all. So yeah, there's your documentation of it all. So let's go ahead and get into this game and act like I'm not playing on the simulator and go super fast with everything. Dark Bowser's right there, blah blah blah. Except we're not really right there with Dark Bowser. Before we get too crazy with anything, we're going to show off some ways to level up very fast, get rich, and a lot of experience very fast quickly. Don't really need to go through all this stuff because I already have shown so. But gear, on the other hand, is something I do want to show. Wicked Shell, Power Fangs X, Power Band Plus, basically a super good PAL setup for the bowels. On Mario, AOK wear, EXP slots, not really necessary, but it's gonna make some offset happen, and Big Shell to nullify damage 3 times per battle, so that can come into effect and not risk me losing the bonus and perk off of the EXP slots because it's for no damage wins. Then as for Luigi, AOK wear for the good setup of stats that it gives, Shrew Boots for lowering jump on those PAL 50% with a chance of it, nullifies small damage with Giant Shell, so just potentiality of not taking any damage. So where exactly are we on the map right here, as the emulator gets a little weird. It's not only now that's happening, I've been on my 3DS up until this point, but here's where we are. We're basically up at this point after the little pachinko pinball things, and here's like the area where you would get climbing up to pretty much the Piranha Plant battle. Then as for badges, the excellent 1 exclamation point badge and bonus badge for 1.2 times EXP, and then 1.6 times coins. There will be a better badge setup, but that's only once I get to Rainbow rank at level 40, and Final Boss rank for Bowser at level 40 as well, which is when he gets his intruder things, but we're going to explain that when it comes time to be. And just to show the map again, here's where we are, it's not really that much different, but for Bowser himself, how we want to get him leveled up is not to go there, but to go up in this direction to right here, this little library area. I'm just going to trudge on through, and you just go through here normally in the story. On the left side is like a bomb room puzzle. So in this particular area, there's a set of treasure and then 2 sets of dark McCopples. These are specifically what you want to go for. There's actually a better save point up there, but there's these 3 guys. It's basically just a matter of winning. I'm surprised that wasn't necessary right there because I'm kind of dealing with weird timing of everything. Might be a little latent in this emulator. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta get used to it all. And I can speed up a little bit. Just gotta go for real time while you're waiting for everything in between though. See? It's a little efficient. That's why it's gonna help me for leveling up a little better. Just try to keep all your stuff very balanced. Yeah, 16 damage, very worthwhile. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun thing. Just stay crouched down, and almost almost take damage for that. You have to like go for the very last second if it's the 4-second countdown. Alright, here we go. We just got a punchy pooey like that. Should be fine enough, something like that. Yeah, don't worry about fighting the heads as Mario and Luigi. This specifically Bowser you want to deal with right here, and of course, can't really deal with it much. I mean, with the 2 heads being as they are, of course I can bring out the suckage and make Mario and Luigi battle them, but we're focusing on Bowser here. 2400 EXP, can't really do much better than that, but just to show things off, there's a save block right here, so I can actually save there. Also, something I'm going to do, and just to show that it can be a thing, while I'm right there, I'm going to go into the pipe yard as Mario and Luigi. I mean, I have shown this stuff before, but just to make a reiteration as like a separate bonus episode if you guys want to watch this for stuff. Just hop out of Bowser right there, and then you can battle your Dark McCollums again. It could show it off even better if I didn't battle that guy, or did battle him, but like off screen. But anyway, I'm going to give another run or 2 of these couple of battles, so give me a minute. And then, after a little bit of fun as Bowser, I didn't even get a level up out of the deal, but I'm just ready to show off what the deal is for Mario and Luigi as well. So, you just have to go to Blizzard Midwest right here, but just to show on the map where we are, right here, pretty much in the main little sector of the castle. Of course, after the giant Bowser fight, you can go through, straight through, like that. Yes, because I'm being very efficient with my words, but of course you're going to need Blizzard Midwest to access the airway in full with the icellar stuff of it all. So I'm going to actually be speeding up to get ahead to the better spot for Mario and Luigi to do some grinding. But of course you can battle some stuff along the way if you want. You get to the room with the little save hub that you would open up by the end of everything, so you can easily get your way through. But you want to go through the upward path. And it's going to bring you to a room with air cannons. Let's see if we can get a nice little first strike to get a leg up on these guys. And if you're on emulator, don't even bother trying to do jump attacks, because even if you have your great old Ryzen processors and everything, probably not really going to land an excellent on them. You definitely want to build up your gauge, because I have my bonus badge set up for EXP build, but of course, me being as it is, I can't really do much with stuff, so I just gotta watch for the bullet bills, but I can negate damage along the way, at least with my small damage skirt thing. So even with these things passing through, I mean, I don't really have to set up a Mario, but I could switch the deal on Mario and Luigi because Mario's the one with the EXP slots on right now, but it's not really a concern right now. See, everything and the timing, it just isn't too lovely, so maybe do it ahead of time. It's the way you want to do these guys. I mean, I've kind of explained it before in the simply goingness of the LP. I was almost instinctively wanting to press the equivalent of a Y button, square on this PS4 button, to do the 3DS exclusive dodging thing. So, leave one air cannon alive and purposely not do too crazy of stuff to at least get it low enough on HP, but just see if something can happen, oop, as I nullify that small damage like that, to see if a reinforcement will come, just like that. Just try to keep it low on damage, and if you don't really want to do damage or try to attack the dudes or use up any items, remember you can do the fake runaway deal, but I didn't really want to do it there, because of course there's the two guys alive. But I'm going to milk this battle for what it's worth and try to fight about 5 of these guys before they would not call in any more reinforcements. Keep the low HP-ish guy alive for the time being. Of course, this battle isn't really going to be the best indicator of things, but after a few little reinforcement colleges, we got 2680. Supposed to get something like 4020, give or take. And also, if you didn't take damage as Mario, you can get your bonus, but I did take damage. I actually need to heal a little bit as well, but I think I'm going to switch things around just a tiny little bit. So basically, I switched the shell situation out of those, and also gave Luigi Guardian slots, so EXP, giant shell, blah blah blah, that stuff right there. So let me see if I can get into another battle with some air cannons. Hopefully right here would be a spawn that would give 2 if you quit getting out of here. Here we go, at least get a second strike of it all. That was weird with the Bowser deal. But hey, we got 2 dudes. That's ideal setup. Let's see if I can also build up my badge gauge. If I can get excellent attacks. Reinforcement has been called, badge gauge is filled. Let me click it with my mouse like that to get me as a little thing in reserve. I mean, things can kind of stack a little better in the 3DS version, but not fully sure for those particular things. We can like stack PAL boosts if anything. So let's see what we get after trying to kill a few more reinforcements. If you can even call them that, it could just be the same beanie dude of air cannon, just getting a new replacement cannon. Oh, look at that. 0 damage all the way through. But I'll at least try to dodge sometimes. Alright, the thing's been defeated, but 2680 bounced up to 3216 with the gear bonus on Mario. It's like that. Not too bad at all. So we're only now with the messed up level 35, but we'll get to level 40 soon enough. So I might be off-screening that stuff. But the thing is, with Mario and Luigi being in the airway, oh, Super Giver. Okay, I was trying for the 3, but I got the 2. You can't really do a thing to make stuff reappear. I mean, well, that was a lot of spit as you get my 2. That's a lot of numbers, I might even say. And I guess I could go for other enemies, even if they're not really going to be as lucrative in their spoils. EXP is still EXP. And also badge gauge filling, because why not? Of course, I think this can be a little bit more simplified as Bowser if I can get a little punchy-wunchy, because Mario and Luigi in the bottom screen are like that. And of course I have to Blizzard mid-bit supply again if I want to do that. So things are a little less speedy as Mario and Luigi, but they at least get little buffs that Bowser doesn't get to get more EXP from the deal. So I guess things balance out in their own right. And kablasty like that with the densification and a little bit of everything, and everybody's getting all leveled up with their matchness and everything. And Mario's at level 40, speeding all the way through my stuff and not hopefully being too like crazy all stuff. Whew, okay, it was not responding for a second there. I was kind of worried about all that stuff. Here we go. Rainbow Rank. Guys, rank. Congrats. 7 Luigi reaches it too. Good stuff happens. And I kind of reserve some rights to cheese my stuff a little bit, so I'm going to do a save state right there and see if I can get the 3. Just give it a few little college-tastic tries, but it's not happening. Come on. I'm pressing 1, but my buttons aren't working. There we go. There's my +3. It's just to steal ourselves for whatever secret fight may lie in wait. just to see if we can get all blastastic with them. I'm not sure if we're going to level up off of these guys, but we'll try it out. Well, I know what's going to happen after this battle, even if I get very minuscule amounts of EXP. The brothers lagging behind a bit, but with the ranking up right here, congratulations! As a memento, you lose all your HP but lower a lot of stats. Nope, you get a badge. Not a Pokemon badge, but still a badge nonetheless. Alright, are there 4s in this deal? I mean, there's like 2s and 3s, but let's see. Anywhere where there could be a 4 for me to try to get. How about SP? It feels like I don't really get much out of the deal. I mean, there's a 3 there, so I guess I can go for it. Like, yeah! Nope. Oh, there we go. There's my 3 right there. Only took like, probably 8 tries or so, maybe a little more. But, yeah, it's fine. Everybody's at level 40 except for Bowser, of course, so we're 2/3 of the way there. But, let's see, it's 3:37 a.m., so yeah, I might have to call it a night for now, and let me save all my stuff. So I'll see you once Bowser gets to level 40, because you kind of know the idea with him. Just straight up fight them, Macaffle heads, and have that same gear that I showed at the start of the episode. And it is quite a few days later, but not that you guys really need to know. Here on the DS version, Bowser is almost level 40. I should have done a punch instead of a flim flam. I'm out of the element around here. But it's pretty simple. Bowser's right on the cusp of level 40. Even if I didn't do an excellent there, I didn't really expect it to be that way. Things would have ended up pretty well. So, we got things lining up pretty well here. Just gotta go on the non-emulatorial version now, back on the normal 3DS, otherwise it'd be all flip-flappy in my speeding up. I was thinking I would take damage there. It's kind of a weird window to get to level 40. You think that you'd want to duck as soon as possible, but you can dodge as soon as the little wave of stuff gets almost to the biggest point possible without taking damage, if that makes sense. So you don't have to worry about taking on the head, because we already have level 40 as the brothers. But as for the Bowser, we have reached the final boss rank with the frilly-dilly crown of it all. It's like a Bowser-y type of thing in a very weird shape, but as a memento, here's some gear. So yes, the intruder phase I mentioned oh so many times. Oh so ocean? I don't know. Doesn't really matter what we give to Bowser. I'd say horn maybe. Maybe speed as well, because it's kind of an important thing. But just roll the dice and see what we got. 64. I rule on the Nintendo 64. Alright. So, what we got as Bowser in reaching level 40, final boss rank, is the intruder phase. Action double R lets you perform the same action twice. I'm kind of sick, so pardon me if I sound a little swampily. Yeah, that's kind of why I missed a few days of videos, aside from, just not really doing stuff and having to grind a little bit as well. But then, as for Mario and Luigi reaching the rank of it all, they get the excellent double exclamation point badge, which is a step above the one exclamation point excellent of stuff. So you can get all these little bits of everything, like full and 4 times stuff, full recovery. Very nice of it all, like that. But the caveat for this thing is you pretty much only have to get excellence to build up your badge, and messing up will break that brother's part of the badge gauge. So if Luigi messes up an attack and doesn't get an excellent, his badge gauge will go down. And I'm pretty sure even getting a great would cause it to go down, instead of keeping it stagnant. But anyway, I am probably going to stop my commentary here, go into the brothers version of everything, get going on to the challenge note, but probably transition to the 3DS version. And I wonder if it was a smooth transition, I don't know, but here we are, well, February 15th, but within a minute and change, it's going to be the 16th, which will hopefully be the final day of recording this LP because of the stuff I have to finish. KO Shell on Mario. Do I really want it to be that way? Do I want to add an unnecessary challenge to myself with the challenge medal? I think I will. So, let's do that. Get rid of the KO Shell or whatever it was. And I'm pretty sure the stuff I have on Luigi here is decent enough. The X-Pal gloves and Guardian socks. It's gonna last me well enough. I could go for an extra Super Pal setup, but I want to go for the safety of HP recovery on Luigi with him being, the way he is. So level yourself up on the airway if needed, but I'm at level 40. It's actually level 50 recommended for the DS version, but I think it's level 40 here. Maybe I was having the heckin' confusion. No need for the other side of everything. Okay, recommended level 45, so I'm actually kind of only slightly in over my head for this, but I don't know. Adding the challenge of being a little under level for it, and also having the challenge medal on Mario, but oh well. If I fail this thing, then so be it. Alright, I feel like dominating during my X because I just hate her ugly face or something. Let's use my control pad, not my D-pad. Oh, I'm missing already. Gotta get to the rhythm of this. Then it's gonna switch over. Yeah. I was a lot more used to practicing the DS version, which I already have that taken care of. Just a little bit more on the DS version when I do after the fact. So I'm probably going to be skipping through these bosses a little bit just to show a little montage of everything, because as we're going to start to see here, the earlier bosses don't really apply too much stuff. I wasn't expecting to do anything crazy like that, but as much damage as is happening right there, 52-35. Yeah, that's going to cover during my X. I'm pretty sure a jump helmet and maybe a green shell if Luigi or something would have been well. Or maybe just the jump helmet if I didn't have the challenge medal thing going on. Then as for Alpha Cretan X, I would probably recommend a magic window based on what the colors are going to look like. So there's an equal bit of Mario and Luigi, even though there's more Luigi than Mario. But just for the sake of stuff, I'm pretty sure, unless the DS version is slightly different, everything's going to only apply to the Mario bit of everything. Let's see how it works. Okay, yeah, so the Luigi part was protected, so it's got to hope for stuff to match up together. See, the brothers don't match up like they should, so you just gotta hope for the best of this. But in the DS version, it only applies to the brother initiating the attack, so it's only the Mario stuff, and Luigi also doing the Mario stuff as well. Okay, I switched around to have jump helmet for the Alpha Cretan, but down it goes. Not too OP with Falling Star, because I actually had to restart the battle and get some better turn movement going on. But here we go. We got Wisdom, 4883, and I'm pretty sure, yep, it's gonna be a takedown. Up next come Bowser Memory MLX, double target, so might as well use up things that target multiple things. Just try to remember not to let the Luigi revive the Mario too much. So I guess I'll show you the item spread you get. Not too amazing, especially having to use the one-up mushroom already, because I wasn't expecting that Boo attack to be as ludicrous as it came out to be. Hopefully the other Luigi's not going to follow suit. Let's try to take this Boo down sooner. Do enough damage to the both of them, and then they both collapse like that. I guess I'm already speeding right into Junker. It's pretty self-explanatory. Might just Falling Star upon it. A lot of damage it does. And then a jump helmet following that takes down Junker. Then we're gonna get to the big leagues after that point, because it's Star X. Too bad it's not a red look, but gold look is still pretty cool and doesn't have the epic Destroy the Dark Power music. Oh no, and we've had an actual death time because I just couldn't quite get the deal of everything. It's like the music was lagging. Ding 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 ding. Yeah. Luigi make it what? How that? Ooh, it's invincible right there, so here's my chance to restore the Mario right there. I still want to keep the challenge medal on for the challenge. Of course, it doesn't really get challenging until this point, even though I kind of did have a little bit of trouble on Junker, but you know. Falling Star number 2 does a little bit. And that little bit is going to be enough to cause the ending a little bit of this fight, which I don't even know if I have to match for it. It doesn't really show the NB, but kind of implies they must do so. Get that last second shockwave. Oh man, kind of worried about Mario's HP, even though you'd think this would be the last of the fights right here, but no, it's not all. There's Bowser X. Quite the surprise, because we did fight Bowser as Mario and Luigi. Makes sense in things like this. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I'm gonna let Mario survive. I somehow doubt it, because I have to get used to how this stuff works. See the timing for everything. Might not be super wise to just constantly jump as both brothers. Just gotta get the timing good enough to knock a couple Goombas out of the way as much as possible. Just be sure how to not get too crazy with your jumping. Alright, then if that wasn't enough, it's going to do that. Alright, yeah, it's gonna try to get used to how the things go. I thought Luigi was doing a bit more damage there, but I guess not. I'm kind of worried because, of course, you only have one extra one-up mushroom to use, so Luigi doesn't really need much healing. I mean, I could use it, but let's see. I'm pretty sure an Ultra Mushroom would be advisable for Mario's status right here. And of course, once we get over to Luigi, it's going to get all heal-tastic. Just a little bit of stuff, but keeps him nice and finastered. So we want to go ahead and do a Falling Star. Of course, we want to pierce Bowser as his defenses, and us being underleveled and by 5 levels and having to use the challenge medal on this thing. It's quite the thing. Of course, I didn't use the challenge medal in the DS version. I was trying to go more for balancing things out more than anything. I actually did have to grind up levels a little bit on the emulatorial side of everything. I only went to level 48 instead of 50, so a 96% would be good enough. But what we are doing right here is the extra challenge of the 3DS version, even though not necessarily all that much harder. 1429 damage right there, and he's going to do the vacuum suction, not cause too much inception, and get rid of our falling star attack. Alright, what's he got? He's gonna... Yo, big. Yeah, just have to watch the timing. You beckwah. Oh, you ready? Ready? I guess Mario's not gonna join me for this. Man, I must really hate Mario's dead carcass right there. Must finish you off once and for all. He's not going to do anything crazy to try to finish us off. But if he lands the punch, it's gonna do what it does. So, any brother goes down, I can't revive them. So, I don't know. Just gonna watch it if he does his little snorty thing to mean he would jump over us. So we don't have the option for other things for the falling stars. So I'm gonna try Mighty Meteor. Just gonna focus on ourselves right here. So I was gonna have a fail from the get-go, but no, didn't happen. Ooh, keep on thinking I'm gonna have a fail. So watch this fail into me right here. Ooh, I thought that was a fail. And I thought this was going to be a fail right here, and I thought wrong. Oh, let's get a 1-up mushroom out of this. Ooh, it's a 1-up deluxe. Oh, very nice. Very worthwhile thing, but Bowser's going to get all furious in his fury mode, and he's going to heal himself. What the frick are you doing? Oh, boy, what's the heck is the what the hootie what is going on here? This is not lovely. Okay, he's going to jump over me, so he telegraphs that well enough, unless he's going to like change it up all weirdly. And he's gonna do Goomba Storm again. Okay. Alright, just see if this goes all crazy like, but I might just speed up through it if it's not really that much different. But I gotta be very cautious not to take damage, and also for the actual storm part of it, aside from the wind, so to speak, of the physical Goombas passing through. Oh man, there goes Luigi. I mean, I get to use the 1-up deluxe I have, so balances things out pretty well, and I still would need to recover stuff on Mario, and I didn't even get a chance to increase my pals, so if I have a failure on this, I might downgrade my badge for the 30% up for 4 turns instead of the 6 times super KO thing. Let's see, what can we do from here? Spin Pipe is pretty fun, so I guess I'll Spin Pipe it up. And after Bowser healing himself though, that's not too Gucci. Okay, Mario's on the bottom, he's gotta watch where things are going. This is a Weege. This is also a Weege. That's a Mario. That's another Mario. And a Whooshi and a Shoosh and a Shoosher. And oh, that's Luigi. I was trying to quote things, but gotta be very careful how I'm pulling up on everything. There we go. Looks like he's gonna make us use up all of our attacks as we go along. Alright, what's he got going on now? Shy Guy Squad, I believe? Yes, indeed. I mean, it was happening. I saw the hammer thing ahead of time. It's like, well, should mean Shy Guy Squad. Alright, here we go. Let's get used to the rhythm on this. At least your hammer doesn't really break, so you just keep them posted up as long as possible. But soon enough, it's going to keep switching between brothers too quickly to where you wouldn't want to get too crazy. Okay, I guess you're not going to go any all crazy like. I mean, I could go for Magic Window. I could go for other things. Fire Flower. Not like it's going to burn Bowser, though. Might as well go for it. Because we love gophers, don't we? Just gotta be all lovely with this. Unlike the DS version, I guess it's just like a weird rhythm instead of full-on mashing. Or maybe it just weirdly doesn't apply for the 3DS version. Or the DS version that I normally play on, but we're on 3DS right here. Yeah, like expected, the burn didn't happen. I don't even know how long this episode is going to come out to be. Yeah, because that makes English-ical sense. Let's go for the damage of Mighty Meteor Magic Window. Mighty Magic Window. Our Meteor Boy is gone. Feels like Bowser being in Fury mode should make him have less defense. I'm pretty sure that's kind of how it works in normal stuff. Actually, playing as Bowser when he gains Fury, but he's already intended or supposed to be that much HP of lowerness. Alright, here we go. I was loving all the 600 stuff I was doing, but we got a 525 lucky there. Let's get close to 1698, okay. About 2,000. Bringing our attacks down one by one. We gotta keep on going, keep it fun. Might not even go for... Oh yeah, there we go, do a little counter attack. Just trying to get the rhythm of it all. Here we go. Yeah, might not even go for Green Shell, what I was thinking. Alright, just gotta watch how things work here. Kinda think Super Mario World a little bit on this thing. Alright, okay, that was a Mario. Oh no, and he's fallen, and Luigi's burning, so he couldn't have done anything to protect himself. We're kind of a sitting duck right here, and I'm pretty sure Bowser's gonna last us quite well. Yeah, then Bowser tries to go for you, and you would have to hammer them there, and I'm pretty sure he would also go for the other brother, but we have fallen. But we kind of get a rhythm for how this goes. I might even use Mighty Meteor ahead of time, see if I can rack up 1-up mushrooms or deluxes at even better times. So I might even do that on like Junker or something once or twice. So, time to catch up. The final Sproing-oing. Very relevant to Sonic games, I guess you'd say, because it seems like a year that would be relevant to Sonic itself. Not my jump helmet being taken, being all boing-oing-tastic. I'm trying to build up my badge gauge. I should have actually switched it to the point that I wanted in the first place. I want to say Fallen Star to the end, if it even makes it that long. I mean, I'm pretty sure Bowser doesn't heal himself like that in the DS version. It's like, you just want to get him to Fury mode, and then you're going to unload and do everything. Maybe you could, like, do weird normal attacks with, like, solo stuff, so he doesn't soak away your other powers. I mean, we have 27 turns left, and I'm pretty sure I'm doing well, unless Bowser decides to heal himself again. What's next for you? Oh, powering up! Giant Bowser time! Dun dun dun, get ready to run round. Whoa, what the heck is that? What? Am I allowed to dodge that, my friend? Bowser? What? That's not how it's supposed to happen. He's supposed to blow flames around like in the DS version, and then you're supposed to like do it on a little running crash course. Okay. Yeah. Guess I'm gonna have to catch on up again with stuff and be all like I'm crazy, dude. I will see you in a bit. It's only 1:10 a.m. Not like it's that late or early, but the night is still young, Luigi. Done a little healage here with the nuts, and we have our power up 30% for 4 turns, so it's going to be decently long lasting. So we got to make our stuff last, and I started with the weaker attacks, so I have all these strong things at my disposal. So I think we're just going to speed on through this speed Falling Star. Speed Star is its own little thing. Just got to make sure you get as much as you can. Wacha! Nice 408 damage, even though I've done more with other things. Probably not even a lucky hit, but what did it do total? 1809. And you're going to soak it away. 26 turns, I'm pretty sure we're going to be good enough, even if we do like normal attacks. Well, I mean, magic window. It's time to speed up, just to make as best use of our stuff and damage as possible, and then do the healing whenever necessarily possible. Everything is possible with Popsicle. 2076, not bad, not bad. Hope I live to see that year. Hopefully. Very much hopefully. And hopefully not going to do the crazy attack. I was kind of worried that I wasn't going to properly get it. No, it's not going to go big mode. It's just a simple flame attack. I was doing this thing. Let's see if I can pull things off better and do the dodging. It doesn't seem like it's supposed to hit Mario when it did, but it be doing what it do. Let's go for the weeds. Let's go for the more. Oop. Uh-oh. Let's go make sure Luigi. Oh man. Repeating history. Come on, unburn yourself ahead of time. Gosh. Do the unburdening. Oh, wait a second. Oh no. Please don't get a game over. Don't be a game over, please. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Did it let me win? No! What the? Ugh. Let's try this again. Lucky me. Or sashimi if you want different phrasing. Oh ho ho, things are getting lovely. Your next attack will be 6 times as powerful. I'm ready to do this thing with a spin pipe. No, I mean I could do snack basket, but Falling Star is of course the big kahuna, because if anything I would want to pierce through the defenses like that D down pound. Even though piercing smash is like its own thing. Oh no, why is mucus supplying? Oh no, it's blocking my nasal schnauzers. My schnauzers. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. It's gonna change. It didn't even land that star right there, but gotta get all these linkages I can. There we go. Oop. Oh no, I missed a thing. And I'm pretty sure I have another move with Luigi. Actually, Bowser moved before Luigi. I don't know. 27-15. We're gonna break the probably 5,000 mark at this point. Let's see. What do we got? 46 still 3. Okay, not quite. But that's the victory right there. So I didn't really get to fully dodge the giant Bowser attack, but it is kind of the same aside from the weird hammering the fireball thing. I'm pretty sure my things were connecting. I looked at a video and you do just hammer them to get them proper, and then you have to jump in the spots where the other fireballs have landed, like a little side-scrolling thing, kind of preparing for later games because there's more mobility to the movements. And then there's a springboard at the end to undo the whole thing. The whole thing, and the golden shell that I didn't know was a thing, really, because I didn't really pay attention to everything that's in the 3DS version. I'm pretty sure you just get the bragging rights of it all. And hey, I've done it with the challenge medal, so it's all that much better. Is this just like a novelty thing, or is it worthwhile? Shiny golden trophy given to those who have cleared the gauntlet. So it's gonna make Bowser's shell golden. Let's see what we got. Top screen. I don't know. Maybe it's just there for the bragging rights, or I didn't pay attention to any particular statistical things that have happened. I mean, it's just there. But let's maybe get into like a normal battle. Normal enough as in the final battle, and see if things are any different. Yay, you vanish, and I get to hear the lovely music probably one final time. I was thinking about like re-showing the fights, but like as easily as I took it down in the DS version, and then in the 3DS version I covered things that I didn't get to cover. So it doesn't really seem like Golden Shell does anything in particular aside from the +A defense deal. But if anything, I got the intruder paints on so I can show off a regular punch and then a regular flame. But not that I really need to do anything special, so I'm just close to this fight and see if anything happens, even though I doubt anything extremely interesting is going to happen. Okay, never mind, I'm gonna die. Yeah, just beat my body for good measure. And blumple around with your hands. Yeah, easy mode's the thing, title screen. I don't know if that's gonna undo the saving that's happened though. I actually like did a kind of a same after the save thing. A save, same, stupid sable. But yeah, here's the title screen for the 3DS version. It doesn't have the doop 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 doop. It's kind of like a Superstar Saga deal, but still has the throne room of Bowser's Inside Story. Just doesn't really feel all that different. Then there's Bowser, and then on top of it, well, not on top of Bowser himself, after he does his flaming, even though this game isn't actually 3D, because it's one of the later 3DS games and didn't sell. It's kind of partially the reason that Alpha Dream kind of didn't do well. There's Bowser Jr., because Bowser Jr. is Journey. But, Tish, I have not really done much of Bowser's Minions in Superstar Saga, aside from like the first world, or so to speak of it. I haven't touched Bowser Jr.'s Journey at all, but of course it's not really going to be included as part of this LP. Well, yeah, here's things here on the 3DS version. We feel pretty good about it all. I just want to show off one tiny little thing in the DS version. I don't even care how long this bonus episode's getting, because I'd rather it end on 38 than 39 because of the video game OCD. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go to the game amiibo, but I don't have anything that would be compatible, so I will not bother with that stuff. It's my normal 3DS, not my new 3DS. But yeah. And now one final just transition to the DS version. It's so bittersweet. So, we're going to do something that might involve a little bit of action replay, so we're back in emulatorial mode. We can go to any room on Bowser. I'm just going to hold the B button while doing so though, and it's going to act a little weird while doing it, but this is the debug room. There's going to be 4 of these blocks, and depending on what they do, it's going to say no need to translate, but I'm pretty sure in Japanese it'll actually say what it's going to take you to, but this is the upper right one. Let's put in, let's see, what number we're going to do. It's going to let me put in a number. Oh, that's because I'm making different monitors happen. Number 12. It's going to bring us to the flab zone. Pretty sure it's going to be all flabbed up because of Bowser as if he were fattenated, but he's not fattenated. As you can see very clearly. Are there going to be enemies though? Okay, I guess there will be enemies. Is the fight going to mess up? Okay, I guess not. Tenderling. So, yeah, let's try for hammering as the Mario. I'm surprised that it worked. I'm just not going to let Luigi do this. Yeah. It would mess up our stuff, and I actually grinded to level 48 on the emulator. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to crash after this, so good thing I have a backup. I can do that. And now we're on pause. Okay, it's just seeing if things are working properly, but yeah, there are different things, and I'm going to show up a little web page that I've pre-recorded. Let's do number 8 on this one. Yeah, it's one of many options for the upper left block or lower left to take it to different places. I'm going to see if I can find something interesting. Let me press F2 or any button of my choice to try stuff out. Upper right, 0. It's supposed to bring us to the pump works right here, the gate room. Let's see if something happens. Okay, it's just going to bring us right out, even though I'm pretty sure that was the way out or something. Actually, no, because of cutscene related things, it wouldn't make sense to just bring me out of there. 8 is going to be in the upper right thing. Here's where you would get your spin brothers, but you can't really alternate your stuff. Then if you just want to make it ever so slightly different, you can bring it to number 9. 2 number 9s, at least 2 instances in this room. Oh, whoa. 28, the lumber nook. Oh man, we can't turn on the ground unless we can. Okay, so I guess it's gonna be like that. So let's try another little thing. 29 through 34 on the upper right is gonna be Toad Town, so let's bring it at 31. That's where it landed on. Just oh yeah, not Toad Town, Toad Square, wherever we are. Yeah, it's gonna center out the camera. I guess it like starts the room at that particular look of it all. So things can get a little messed up if you try to do it as Bowser, which I guess I'll try it right here, unless it's gonna be like, nah, I'm gonna freeze your game, so, oh, but now it's trying to mess up the game with how it's going, but I'm not sure if that was even a necessary thing. Bowser's always gonna try to punch what I'm doing though, so let's try this. It's gonna freeze up again. Upper left block, 0. It's gonna start the intro cutscene, but things are gonna be a little weird. It's like trying to start the game, but here we are as Bowser, and it's pretty much gonna freeze from that point. Unless different factors are into a place, I don't know. Lower left is 0. Shake animation, oh, that's all it does. I guess it does things. 1 is the Mario lands in Bowser's inside cutscene. Mario only cannot switch to Bowser when activated. Luigi is trapped to free and real low. So yeah, it's gonna get those things going. Lots of things being all tumbly rumbly right here. Things that happened nearly 2 years ago. What are you looking up at, Mario? We're at the end of the game, and oh yeah, it's not gonna even let you use Bowser. I'm pressing X and Y, but nothing be applying. Oh man, it's like we're at the beginning of the game with the in-game music playing. But yeah, you can go back and look at the little scrolly thing I did of the webpage, or I could even link the webpage for you to follow it along yourself and enter in the code. Might be a little better to do in Desmume if you feel like getting the ROM of the game and just testing things out for the funsy onesies. And I happen to be playing wirelessly with my Switch controller, Switch Pro controller, on the 8-bit DOE controller adapter because it works for Switch itself and PC stuff. Alright, we're gonna glitch things out here. Get started with the cutscene. Hey Mario, hurry! It's starting of the game, but I'm just letting it speed up a little bit. And ka-tonk. Oh man, there's Luigi's iconic sock. Sockonic thing. No, I don't want a refresher. No! Stuff like I haven't seen. Oh man. It's like I forgot things after playing the game up to this point. Okay, now number 3 right there. It's gonna bring us right there. Well, that's one way to break up a meeting. Blah 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 blah. Calling a climate emergency. Fire pipe. Interesting. This doesn't really seem good enough. Oh yeah, it's like where you go to Scuttlet, but Scuttlet is already gone. Cutlass. Green Croc. Maybe. We're doing the booty boogie. The thing is still applied, but I'm going to hold B when I go as Bowser into something, possibly. Is it going to go debug room? No, it's going to go white screen. Let's try things ever so slightly differently. Let's not hold B anywhere. Let's get out of Bowser. I don't know if the game's going to freeze after this, but let's hold B. And what's it going to do? It's going to, oh yeah, do a lot of crazy stuff. With this, you can go to like unused rooms. There's like videos for it by random YouTubers kind of doing debug stuff. Interesting music that they use in the video as well, but yeah, you might want to like make different save points. So let me retry things and do that again. Yes. Another save thing has been made. Let's see what it does to us in Toad Town. Let's just wiggle around a bit. Let's treat this like the early beat the game thing in Link to the Past. Okay, it doesn't well seem to be angled well enough. Let's try like a bottom left facing thing. Okay, so I'm gonna do that again. Instead, this will be while going into the clinique. Ooh, Luigi is checking the plumbing, and we're gonna be all bouncy-bouncy, and that Toad's just freaking out about it all. Let's pinpoint and talk to you with your party things. I found all the things. Do I know of any more at the clinic? I'm in total blank. Where? I mean, I should have them all, but yeah, okay. I guess it's pretty much at the point where she already gave them to us, and just bringing us to different coordinates within the game. Is Shoppy Doppy? Well, we're just looking inside the shop. I think we're like way above. I saw ourselves for a second, maybe. I don't know. And we only see a half shop, and then it gets revealed to us. We're in the badge location, and we just jump right into the plane of usefulness. Yeah, there's some more badges to buy. You get the extra excellent badge from the level 40 thing, of course. We can sell things if we so desire. Everything's all bunched together. Let's try going into the pipe, see if it messes up our funds at all. I guess not. But let's try going from an extra screen over here. And it's gonna... okay, hello. Very nice looking. Whoa. Waterfalls and it all. Oh man, that's the Dark Star Fawfully machinery. The Fawful is no more. It's as if he's gone right now, and we're in the post-game, so to speak, even though we can just fight Dark Bowser in the Dark Farful Dark Star Orb. Trying it right here. It's like it's at the start of the game. It's like the 0 coordinates, so to speak, of this screen. Can't really find where I am. It's still showing me on the bottom screen, but not really much I can do right there, so let's try. I guess this again. It's gonna do that again. Into Blubble making the outlines. It's like we're photoshopping in paint.netting. I've never used Photoshop in my life, I don't think. I've just been so used to paint.net. I mean, I could use GIMP. Okay, I guess that's all I can really do right there. Hello, Broch Madame. Are we gonna show up and everything get pinpointed to speak to you? No, we're just gonna be all eyelashy flickery. Hello, Fawflopper. Oh, see the thing in its natural habitat. I have no idea how long this video is getting. Oh, there's that thing. Was that us, or is it just another Fawflopper? I'm pretty sure it was, based on how things were going. Natural selection and the competition of the wild. Well, yes, I would consider that just a little bit of a showcase of the debug room. It requires the action replay codes, but it's easy and free asterisk to do within Desmune. You know, just do things on your own time within your own confines of rule making. I'm not necessarily going to condone piracy or anything of that sort, but I do own my original Bowser's Inside Story copy, unless it's a secondary one I got. But yeah, there's also a 3DS version that I also have as well, but yeah. I've had fun with this LP. It took nearly 2 years, pretty much 3 months short of that point. Things being spread out doesn't mean I didn't have fun. I had a lot of fun doing this LP. Of course, it's just a lot of work of recording, editing, planning things out. In fact, I'm not even going to edit in another scroll of the equipment. You can just look at the start of the finale episode, which is last episode, number 37. We've had our fun with it all. I'm going to do, let's see, was it an AB, LR, or LR start select? It was going to count as that, or is it AB start select? Okay, it's not what happening. So I'm just going to do a Control R to get to Nintendo and the scratchiness of it all. So, yes, I don't really have too much to talk about. Our next LP is going to be one that I feel might get a remake soon, or an extra entry of long-awaikedness. Alpha Dream, don't know if there's going to be another Mario and Luigi game, because Alpha Dream is bankrupt, but doesn't mean that I'm not going to do LPs of Paper Jam and Dream Team. Not necessarily in that order. I could stream GBA version of Super Star Saga, it being my favorite game, and then maybe do it alongside the 3DS version for a secondary playthrough of that, because it was quite enjoyable. Maybe in the first time finishing of Bowser's News and then Bowser Jr.'s Journey to tie in all the Mario and Luigi stuff. I haven't played Second Star or Color Splash on my own, but I can trudge through those games if I wanted. Maybe not quite for an LP anytime soon, though. Mic test. I mean, I could apply my microphone. Is it happening? Okay, it's not really configured to be like that for the emulator. But yeah, enough rambling. I'm gonna call it quits here at 2:36 a.m. Eastern on 2/16/2020, the February 16th of it all. Hopefully gonna see Sonic at a 4 o'clock showing, the movie, and then get on with my life for the next LP, and maybe get started on the recording after doing some practicing and refining of settings, possibly. So yes, I've said all that stuff. Until future endeavors here in the world of TryclydeTamer and the Cobrats. Do not toast yourself, and remember, it's what's in your globin that counts. Thank you for watching.